When everyone's attention was on Tesla and BYD a few years ago, Toyota engineers were working quietly behind the scenes. Today, the same work is going to shake the entire EV industry. We are talking about Toyota's motor technology, Blue E-Nexus E-Axle. Hearing the name, you might think that it would be just another motor, but in reality, this technology can change the game of the EV market. Imagine when other companies were focusing only on battery and range, Toyota was engaged in a secret project in which power, efficiency, and reliable performance were all packed together. This is the reason why Blue E-Nexus E-Axle is being called the secret weapon of EV motors. The question is, what special technology has Toyota put in this motor, due to which there is a stir in the EV market even today, and will this technology be able to compete with big companies like Tesla and BYD? In this video, we will reveal the real secret. What you're about to know will keep you hooked till the end. While everyone's eyes were on brands like Tesla and BYD, Toyota slowly took a step back and thought about its move. But before we get to the real power of that new Blue E-Nexus E-Axle motor, it is important to know the first thing. What is Toyota's real market position and how did they have to move from gasoline to EV? In 2024, Toyota sold roughly 1.08 crore vehicles worldwide. The entire EV segment accounted for only about 0.5% of this, which is about 1.4 lakh electric vehicles. This number may sound a little disappointing, but understand that this is just the beginning when the rest of the world was already running towards EVs. On the other hand, Toyota's hybrid models performed strongly. Their sales grew by 21% globally. In a major market like the US, the share of electrified vehicles, hybrid, plug-in hybrid and BEV, reached 44%, reflecting Toyota's strategically intelligent approach. Rather than jumping to all EVs by abandoning gasoline engines right away, they thought hybrids were most effective as a bridge. That's why cars like the Prius have been the company's leader for so long, and they set big goals: 30 models and 3.5 million EVs sold annually by 2030. But now, the target has been pushed back a bit to about 800,000 EVs in 2026. That doesn't mean Toyota is backing down. They're taking slow but sure steps in this direction. In fact, Toyota now plans to increase the number of EV models to 15 and build 1 million EVs annually by 2027. This means that Toyota's move is now becoming clear from hybrid to electric with full preparation, but with intelligence.
What is Blue E-Nexus E-Axle? Let's now talk about the technology that has made Toyota a topic of discussion again in the EV race, Blue E-Nexus E-Axle. The name suggests that it would be a simple motor, but in reality, it is not just a motor, but a complete drive system. In simple terms, the E-Axle is an all-in-one power unit that packs everything that is needed to run an electric vehicle. While other companies design and fit the motor, inverter, and gearbox separately, Toyota has put all three of these in a single compact package in this E-Axle. This reduces the weight of the vehicle, saves space, and gives more performance. Now let's take a look at its parts. The first is the motor. This is the same part that rotates the wheels, using the electricity obtained from the battery. But this motor is not ordinary. It is specially designed to give high-efficiency performance so that more power is obtained with less electricity. The second part is the inverter. You can think of it as a brain because the current that comes from the battery is direct current, or DC, but the motor needs alternating current, or AC, to run. The job of the inverter is to change that current and supply it to the motor in the right manner. This inverter controls the power and decides how fast the vehicle will run and how smooth it will be. The third part is the gearbox. This is the system that transmits the power coming out of the motor to the wheels in the right proportion. If there is no gearbox, then no matter how much power the motor gives, its proper benefit will not reach the wheels.
The most special thing about the Blue E-Nexus E-Axle is its compact and lightweight design. Earlier, these three things had to be fitted separately and took up more space. Now, the E-Axle has combined them all together and made them so small that it can be easily fitted in any EV. Its advantage is seen not only in the design, but also in the performance of the car and the efficiency of the battery. When the car is light, the load on the battery will be less, and this directly means more range. Toyota and Blue E-Nexus have made it in different power levels, meaning different versions for every segment from small cars to SUVs. This is why it is called a versatile technology. If we understand it in simple language, then this technology is based on three big things: compact design, high efficiency, and an advanced cooling system. These three together make it different from other motors and help in giving more power to the vehicles in less space. First of all, let's talk about the compact design. Till now, most EV companies used to fit the motor, inverter, and gearbox separately. This not only took up more space but also increased the weight of the car. But Toyota and Blue E-Nexus changed the game. They put all three parts together in a single package and made it so small that it can easily fit in any vehicle. This simply means that engineers do not need much space, and designers get more space for batteries and other things inside the vehicle. This is why Toyota's new EVs nowadays look lighter, more spacious, and more flexible in design. So, this versatility is a key strategic advantage, allowing Toyota to deploy the same core technology across a wide range of vehicles without needing to design a completely new drive system for each model. This standardization leads to economies of scale, reducing production costs, and simplifying the supply chain. Furthermore, the integrated nature of the e-axle simplifies the manufacturing process. Instead of assembling and calibrating three separate components, Toyota can install and connect a single pre-assembled unit. This not only speeds up production lines but also enhances quality control and reliability, as the entire system is designed to work in perfect harmony from the outset. Another critical aspect of this technology is its advanced thermal management or cooling system. Electric motors and inverters generate significant heat during operation, and managing this heat is crucial for maintaining performance, especially during rapid acceleration or sustained high-speed driving. An inefficient cooling system can lead to power reduction to prevent overheating, diminishing the driving experience. The Blue E-Nexus E-Axle incorporates a sophisticated and compact cooling solution that efficiently dissipates heat from both the motor and the inverter. This ensures that the system can consistently deliver peak power without thermal limitations, contributing to the vehicle's overall reliability and performance envelope. This robust thermal management also plays a vital role in battery longevity, as a stable operating temperature for the entire powertrain reduces stress on the battery pack. Looking at the broader competitive landscape, Toyota's approach with the e-axle presents a distinct challenge to industry leaders like Tesla and BYD. While Tesla has excelled with its visionary vehicle design, proprietary software, and extensive supercharger network, and BYD has leveraged its vertical integration, particularly in battery manufacturing, Toyota's strength lies in its mastery of automotive engineering, manufacturing efficiency, and unparalleled global scale. The e-axle is a manifestation of this strength. It's not merely a component, but a refined, highly efficient, and scalable powertrain solution. By creating a system that is lighter, more compact, and more versatile, Toyota addresses core EV limitations like range and packaging directly at the powertrain level. Now, let's come to high efficiency. The biggest problem with EVs has always been how to use the power coming out of the battery in a smart way. If the power is used more, the range will decrease and the car will have to be charged again and again. But the magic of e-axle is that it uses electricity very intelligently from the combination of motor and inverter. The inverter does not just change the current, but controls that power in such a way that the motor can give more output even with less power. The result is the battery of the vehicle lasts longer and the driving range automatically increases. This is why Toyota claims that vehicles with e-axle can travel farther than EVs of other companies with the same battery capacity. Blue E-Nexus E-Axle is a pack in which the motor gives power the inverter controls like the brain, and the gearbox transmits that power to the wheels properly. This is the reason why it is called a complete drive system and not just a motor, and this is the smart move of Toyota, which has the potential to make it a big player in the EV industry. The secret of the technology. Let us now understand in depth the secret of this special technology of Toyota. How does Blue E-Nexus E-Axle work, and why is it being called the secret weapon of the EV world? Earlier, these three things had to be fitted separately and took up more space. Now, the e-axle has combined them all together and made them so small that it can be easily fitted in any EV. Its advantage is seen not only in the design, but also in the performance of the car and the efficiency of the battery. When the car is light, the load on the battery will be less, and this directly means more range. Toyota and Blue E-Nexus have made it in different power levels, meaning different versions for every segment from small cars to SUVs. This is why it is called a versatile technology.